It's such a gift when someone trusts you with their financial information. That trust easily then opens the door to a much broader area of aspects of the relationship. It's much more than about just delivering a product. Like, I'm a part of that. I'm walking their journey with them.
We're in a position to help.
It starts with that caring and that integrity, but it's just so much more far-reaching. And I think we've been very deliberate and intentional of how we, just really think about that and develop our culture.
How can we make their life better?
The relationships that have been built with clients last forever. Knowing not just the individuals, but their families, their interests. I look down through my client list, those that I deal with on a regular basis, and the vast majority are not just clients, they're friends.
Our relationships, combined with our ability to take numbers to help create clarity for someone so they can make good decisions, like, that's where the value is. And what an honor and a privilege that's what we get to do.
Our mission is make lives better and business stronger.
Mr. Larson, he was all about doing the right thing for the client, and that's the right answer. That was huge for him. He fought in World War II, came out, went to WSU, just decided he wanted to start his own accounting firm. He started in 1949, so a few years after World War II. Some of his initial bigger clients in those days were logging companies, and he did his very best to serve clients. Clients were, that's why he got up in the morning, is to serve these clients. And he instilled that, we're going to do the best we can for our clients into us. Take time for people, new people coming into the firm, spouses and kids, and he just connected with people as well as with clients. And so it wasn't just all business, it was personal business. It was connecting with people. And I love that about that man. He was a great mentor for me. He cut out the little newspaper article of my son being on the honor roll. He put it on my desk with a little note. Way to go, Dad.
So I joined the firm 41 years ago next month. Both Ted Larson and Dennis Gross were partners of the firm at the time. Mr. Larson fulfilled his partner obligations through age 65, and then he stayed as an employee for at least another 20 years. He would hand deliver payroll checks. He knew every employee's name. Others in the firm may not know every employee by name, face and name, but Ted Larson did. Dennis Gross followed a similar pattern and worked for about 10 years as an employee to age 75 approximately. So I had the opportunity, the benefit and pleasure of working with both of them and seeing how they dealt with the clients, what the clients meant to them. And one of the firm founding facets, components is relationships. And both Ted and Dennis put the clients first.
I didn't have the privilege of meeting Ted Larson. He had left the firm before I started, but I've heard so many stories about him. What a great man he was, because he genuinely cared, and he exuded that. In that first impression, you could feel it, and that's what I have heard from others. Dennis Gross, he is such an advisor to his clients, even still. And so you look at this passion for caring, this passion for advising clients that Ted Larson and Dennis Gross started, and then passed on to the next generation of partners. So you've got Alan Knutson, Marv Choker, Ken Verberg. We had Steve Forbes. We've got Kevin DeYoung and Randy Bodie. So that was sort of that next group. They carried it next and enhanced it. And of course, we all layer in our own personal styles in that, and it grows because now you're expanding the number of people carrying this load, and so you're magnifying the impact it has. And so now you fast forward, we've got 11 partners and we have 125 employees. And so I guess the number one task is how do you continue to champion culture? And the more people that carry it, the brighter that culture light shines. And the power of that, you can't even quantify it at some point. And I think that boils down to why we've had the tremendous growth trajectory and success we've had, because it started with that bright light, and now we've got more people shining it. And here we are.
Ken Verberg, Dennis Gross, Ted Larson, hugely impactful in my career and in teaching me to put people first. There's a history there that's hard to find today when things are easily replaced and we move to the next thing. The history there and what it stood for all these years. We wouldn't be where we are today without the foundation that was set before us. And so we honor that as we move forward. Our culture has become something that is unique to us and who I think our entire partner group is incredibly protective of. The connections and the relationships that we build, the excellence that we pursue in serving clients, to being what they need for them to be successful. I think that those things are what drives us forward, is being able to serve more clients and give them the experience that we know they should have in this industry.
It's a humble approach. Mr. Larson and Mr. Gross were very much on the humble approach. Not all this hoopla. We're just going to go about business day after day and do the very best job we can. And then we're going to develop this team. And if we can develop a team that's better than we are, good for us. Really feel like this is special. Like, where do you get this type of opportunity to speak into people's lives, to make a difference, but to do it in a humble way and to do it together as a team? It's just flat out awesome.
It really isn't the numbers so much as the people and developing solutions or proposing solutions to problems people didn't even realize they had.
They have a need and we have the ability to address it.
You just look back and pick a client and you just see the impact of helping that business start and then be successful and then transition to the next generation, seeing how we made a difference in that person's life, and that's starting right here with us.
People at the top of the firm really do care.
Mr. Larson and Mr. Gross had so much impact on my life and my career. And now I get that chance to do the same for other people. We're passing it on, we're paying it forward.
Throughout my journey and my experience with Larson Gross, there's always been this deep care factor. And it starts with the partners, but then it permeates throughout the whole organization and our culture.
We care so much for each other and for our clients that we're in this as a team. We serve clients together, and we walk through the difficult times together, and we celebrate success together.
We're always thinking about the impact that we have as we serve clients. And then we think about the community impact. And what is, as we serve clients, how are we helping the community?
We want to continue to bring the value we're bringing to our clients. And we want to continue to have great people and bring value into our team. That's what's important about the future of Larson Gross. That's where legacy comes from.